What is up, guys? Welcome back. Now, if you were not aware, Schedule 1 has received a massive update recently, and that is the addition of item filters on your large storage racks. Now, if you want to watch a video breaking down the latest update, that video will be on my channel, but before we get started, over 96.1% of you are not subscribed. Guys, it would mean the world to me, and the icon actually does this cool little effect when you press it now. If you haven't noticed, I promise I'm telling the truth, I'm not baiting you, just press it and try. Okay, so given this recent update, there's a few things I want to test. I touched on in that video that mixing is now fully automated, but that's not all I want to have a look at. With the addition of lockers, this frees up so much more space inside Schedule 1, really opening up the in-game to your imagination. Now, in this update, the employee capacity for the storage unit has increased to 3. So that now means we can fully automate a Coca production inside this tiny little storage unit. So I think that's what I want to try first. There you have it, guys. This is a fully automated Coca production inside the storage unit. I never thought I'd see the day. This is ridiculous with a brick press and all. Who would have thought inside this little room here would be This is crazy. Now with that storage unit cooking away, let's see what we can cook up inside the bungalow. I have a feeling we're going to be able to make something pretty crazy in here farm-wise, so let me get to work. Guys, this really only took me like 10 minutes, and we got 32 plant pots in here. Utilizing the extra space given to us for the lockers, we have 4 supply shelves in the main bedroom, a brick press, and all of these plant pots are going to be feeding into this one brick press. And then we have our brick press routed to this supply shelf here. So I'm really excited just to see what kind of production output we're going to be looking at. Now, as our botanists start to fill up our plant pots, let's go have a look at the storage unit. So since we've been gone, our little team of employees out here have made quite the mess, and they have also put another 18 coca leaves into the cauldron, and of course we have produced another, was it 2 or 3 bricks since I've been gone? Guys, I've only been really gone for one in-game day, and we have a bunch of these coca plants just about ready to be harvested as well. This is not a bad little side operation that you can completely automate under one roof. This is pretty crazy. Now, of course, I have the handler routing from the loading bay onto the shelves over here. So all I need to do to upkeep this is order from my phone soil, fertilizer, and my desired mixer. And then I can really just walk away. Now, seeds are going to be the only thing that you will be maintaining with this setup, and that's pretty good to me. So this barn setup's a little bit ambitious, and it is by far the most productive setup I have made in Schedule 1. So how it works is really neat. As your van arrives, we can start putting all of our product into these 2 safes. Now for this example, I'm going to evenly divide both of these into these 2 safes. Our handlers are then going to come in, take them out of the safes and start feeding them into the start of the mixing machines. This is 2 different identically mirrored mixing setups running side by side. I've done a little bit of math, and you can't really get 2 8 mixers in here, but you can easily get 2 6 steps. This will produce you product twice as fast, and each product has a finished unit of $500, making this a very profitable setup as long as you can feed it the material. Now, of course, with the item filters being added, all you really need to do is just reorder each time that your van gets cleared, and you will never ever have this mixing station stop working. Now, clearly there's a lot of extra space in here. I have a little storage compartment back here. If you wanted to spend a bit of time in game, you can restock all of your stuff yourself if you would like, having full shelves of your extra supplies in here. And of course, on this side, we've actually given ourselves a little bit of a shooting range. If we stand behind the table, we can see we have 3 targets over there. I think that hit. I don't know. I think it's just a little bit of fun. You know, we haven't really been able to incorporate any kind of stuff like this in our properties. Usually we haven't had the space, but now, obviously, given that we've got a bunch of space, it just kind of allows us to, I don't know, set things up how we like. I mean, how cool is it that we can actually use these display cabinets, the coffee tables, the jukeboxes, and kind of just like build an aesthetic around the place. I think that's pretty cool. Having these lockers, like being able to tuck away into the walls and just having things around, I just think makes the game so much more cozy. This poor handler is gonna get absolutely smashed with product. I have a feeling he's going to be working that brick press around the clock to keep up with the supply of flour we have coming out of this bungalow. Already we have bricks starting to hit the shelves. As she puts away a brick, a botanist comes in, puts more product into the brick press, and takes more supplies off the shelf. Oh, here we go. More flour going into the brick press. Come back, handler. You've still got work to do. It would probably be more beneficial to fit this in by the front door and then rearrange this just a little bit, but I don't think we're going to be stressing too much about it. Each time this brick press goes down, that frees up more space for our plants to be harvested. Obviously, we have a massive backlog here, so this brick press is just going to be bouncing back and forth pretty much around the clock. Now guys, this is only a few ways I've thought of to use the item filtering addition. I want to know what you think. I want to know how you are going to be using this in your build. I'm sure plenty of you are much more creative than I am. So just let me know down in the comments below how you're going to be using this addition, if you're using it at all. Is there anything that I've missed? Is there something that I could have done better? Make sure you let me know. Guys, there is plenty of cool updates planned for Schedule 1, more notably being new areas, the cartel and police raids on the horizon. This update came out of the blue, so how quickly Tyler got done with item filtering really astounds me. Guys, this is not a simple update. To code something like this in the game in such a short time is really inspiring, and I think we can see a lot of growth in Schedule 1 for the short term. So keep your eyes peeled, hit that bell icon, and I will keep you posted with everything in the world of Schedule 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe down below. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.